Good evening, Simon. Always lovely to chat to you. Tomorrow, of course, it's a big holiday, the 4th of July, Independence Day. Are they expecting crowds to be ignoring lockdown rules, not wearing masks and gathering in places such as Las Vegas, Los Angeles?
Well, I think as ever, Sally, it depends where you go. I mean, certainly here in Washington, D.C., the mayor of the city, Muriel Bowser, has been at pains to tell everyone that she doesn't want them descending on the National Mall, as they traditionally do, to watch the fireworks and picnic in great numbers. She says this year everyone should stay at home. But, you know, there are going to be large crowds of people in other parts of the country, as you observe. Las Vegas, for example, completely open for business again after a brief shutdown earlier in the year. President Trump, in just a few hours' time, will be at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. You know the place. It's the mountain where almost certainly President Trump's face will never be carved into the granite alongside the 4 presidents that are currently up there. There's going to be a huge fireworks display there. 7,500 people will be joining President Trump for that. And the governor of South Dakota, a loyal Republican, has insisted that there will be no social distancing and absolutely no face mask wearing for those people participating in that event and watching the fireworks there. So this is not the first holiday that the country has marked since COVID arrived on America's shores. All the other ones, Memorial Day, Mardi Gras, spring break, contributed to an increase in infections, and public health officials here worry that Independence Day is going to do exactly the same.
Yeah, and it's just astonishing how it seems wearing a mask has become politicized. You know, in many states it's recommended, but it's not mandatory. Of course, I see the Texas governor making it mandatory in most counties. But I'm just wondering how wearing a mask, which is a safety issue, has become an issue of debate around liberation and freedom and independence.
It is absolutely extraordinary. If you look at that case in Texas yesterday, Governor Greg Abbott, and COVID-19 is spreading through his state like wildfire. He made a 7-minute speech to his state yesterday, and he only actually got to the bit where he told everybody to start wearing face masks 4.5 minutes into the speech. And then as soon as he had issued that order, he pointed out that the penalties for not wearing face masks were not particularly grave, and under no circumstances would anyone be sent to prison for not wearing a mask. And he did that because he's absolutely cognizant of the fact that in Texas, in Florida, in large numbers of other states in the South and the West, there are large numbers of people that think coronavirus is a Democrat hoax. They buy the argument advanced by President Trump only this week again that eventually COVID-19 will just go away, and they jealously guard their constitutional rights to go about their business unimpinged by government restrictions. The Department of Justice here in Washington, under William Barr, even has a unit now specifically investigating where COVID-19 restrictions might be infringing the constitutional rights of Americans to go about their business. So this issue of face mask wearing, which the public health officials say will make a huge difference to the infection rate in the country, is a highly politicized issue.
Well, with that, Simon, I wish you a happy Independence Day tomorrow, and also a safe one. And thank you very much, as always.